Alright, so Bloc Party's 2022 album Alpha Games, their sixth. I guess I'm not actually listening to these guys since their third album Intimacy. So there's been quite a change since then. Two members have dropped out of the band, and two new ones have replaced them. And this is the first real contribution to an album of those two new members, the bassist and the drummer. But it's still mainly Kelly the singer and Lizak the guitarist, the main writing duo that are still Bloc Party writing the tunes and doing what they do best. So that's shown straight away with Day Drinker, the first tune, them doing their classic speedy alternative rock, the guitar led alternative rock that they've done. That's continued with the second tune, Traps, showing the main difference is that they've kind of lowered what they've done. Is just a lower tone. Obviously still speedy, but this seems a bit more sharp and edgy than it was before, more staccato, I guess. It does just seem to, it's more like they've got a bit more of a bite to them than they had before. But then the album still has plenty of softer tunes, things like You Should Know the Truth and Things to Come. But it does show that they still have their soft side, things that are more vocal led than it is guitar led. The Zach's still in the background but playing softer, just not so intense rhythms on the guitar. And it does allow Kelly's voice to do more of what he does. Kelly still has plenty of moments where he goes falsetto. He's got his quick singing that he does to keep up with the speed of the band. He still does that brilliantly. Overall, this album does have some great tunes. In Situ's probably one of the best tunes on this album, but it still shows you that Bloc Party are still going classically and still able to keep relevant, I suppose, still able to make great music. The two new people, the new drummer's really good, so Louise Bartle. There's a few moments where she shows that she can very well fill the shoes of Matt Tong from before. He was a brilliant drummer, but she's come in, he's left and she's come in now and she's showing you that she can very much do what he done, keep up with the speed and yet still play some interesting stuff, keep the intensity, just the constant kind of onslaught of what they do. There's speedy, really energetic Bloc Party kind of sound. Throughout this album, it's entertaining. It very much keeps you engaged from the start, but it's chill enough that you can't just put it on the background and see what's going on. You could put it on shuffle with previous albums and it certainly mix in with them. It's just as it keeps up what they always done. It shows you they can do more of what you enjoyed and keeps you entertained. I would say this album's not quite as good as Silent Alarm. I mean, Silent Alarm was brilliant, but I would say this album's second best to that. It's generally, keeps you entertained, it's energetic, it's a really enjoyable album to listen to. It'd be good for new fans, but then the old fans will be very pleased with this album to see the Bloc Party are still running just because they lost Matt Tong and Moses, what's his name? I can't imagine his name. Just because they've gone doesn't mean they've lost anything. They're still capable of doing what they've always done. So yeah, overall, definitely worth a listen. So, until next time, take it easy.